would have thought that Senegal, Morocco, Egypt, Cameroon, Algeria and Tunisia would all fail to make it to the quarterfinals of this year's African Cup of Nations. Just take a look at the countries that made it to this stage: Nigeria, Angola, DR Congo, Guinea, Mali, Ivory Coast, Cape Verde and South Africa. Now the big question on everyone's mind is which of these countries will lift the AFCON this year? This is the African Cup of Nations and the mantra is expect the unexpected. Nigeria have lifted the African Cup of Nations 3 times from 19 appearances, each marked by different numbers of participating countries. In 1980, when Nigeria lifted its first AFCON trophy, we had only 8 teams participating in that competition. In 1994, when Nigeria lifted its second AFCON trophy, we had only 12 teams participating. And in 2013, when Nigeria lifted its third AFCON trophy, we had 16 teams participating in that competition. Now this is 2024, where the 2023 African Cup of Nations is currently taking place. 24 countries started this competition and we're now down to the final 8 teams. Can Nigeria lift its 4th AFCON trophy this time around? Did you know that about 35 years ago, a Nigerian player, Samuel Okparadi, died while playing against Angola at the National Stadium in Lagos, Nigeria during the 1990 FIFA World Cup qualifiers on the 12th of August 1989. His passing was linked to complications associated with high blood pressure, with an autopsy revealing an enlarged heart. A very sad moment in Nigerian football history. Okparadi remains one of the heroes of Nigerian football and his legacy lives on. Nigeria have faced Angola a total of 9 times in the past. However, this will be our first meeting at the African Cup of Nations. In total, Nigeria has won 2, lost 2 and drawn 5 games against Angola. Our last 2 meetings was between 2004 and 2005 during the World Cup qualifiers, where Nigeria lost the first game and drew the second game. As a result of this, Angola topped the group and it stopped Nigeria from going to the 2006 FIFA World Cup in Germany. In Nigeria's round of 16 game against Cameroon, I actually got the correct prediction. Can I do the same in the quarterfinal game against Angola? Time will tell. In this video, I'll be doing a quick match preview, giving my predictions and telling you how to watch the match live. The quarterfinal game between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Black Sable Antelopes of Angola is scheduled for Friday the 2nd of February by 6 p.m. Nigerian time to be played at the Stade Félix Houphouët Boigny in Côte d'Ivoire. Nigeria got to this stage after finishing their group unbeaten in 2nd place, playing 1 draw and winning 2 games to lead their group with 7 points and advance to the round of 16, where they dominated the indomitable Lions of Cameroon by defeating them 2-0. Angola on the other hand got to this stage, finishing top of their group, also unbeaten, playing out a draw against Algeria before defeating Mauritania and Burkina Faso to finish their group at the top with 7 points. Then in the round of 16, they put up a fantastic display against Namibia, defeating them 3-0 to advance to the quarterfinals. So far, Nigeria has the least amount of goals considered at this year's competition, conceding only once. However, the Super Eagles of Nigeria have scored just 5 goals from 4 games. Angola on the other hand have conceded 3 goals so far, but scored an impressive 9 goals from 4 games. In their last 10 games, Angola are yet to lose a match, playing 6 draws and winning 4. Nigeria on the other hand have lost once, drawn 4 times and won 5 games in their last 10 matches. The winner of this quarterfinal match will advance to the semi-finals to face the winner of the other quarterfinal game between Cape Verde and South Africa. This is Angola's 9th appearance at the AFCON, and their best performance was as quarterfinalists in 2008 and 2010 when they hosted. Since then, they have been less than impressive at this competition. They always exit at the group stage. However, at this year's AFCON, it seems like they have found their rhythm back and they have already equaled the AFCON record. And who knows, maybe this is the year when they get to break their record and go for that juicy semi-final spot. From 9 AFCON appearances, Angola have played a total of 30 matches, recording 7 wins, 13 draws and 10 losses, scoring 39 goals and conceding 42 times in the process. On the other hand, from Nigeria's appearances at the AFCON and 101 games played, they have managed 56 wins, 23 draws and 22 losses, scoring 142 goals and conceding 92 times. The Super Eagles of Nigeria are just 3 wins away from lifting the 2023 African Cup of Nations. However, we have to take it 1 match at a time. This is the game you give your all, because if you win this game, you are guaranteed that it's a top 4 finish in this competition. So it's time to move away from the celebratory mood from the round of 16 win against Cameroon and focus on this game, because Angola means business in this game. I'm sure they will plan to stop Nigeria from advancing to the semi-finals. Only 2 players have scored over 77% of Angola's goals at this competition. Gelson Dala with 4 goals and Mabululu with 3 goals have been Angola's star player of this tournament, and they'll be hoping to add to their goal tally and displace Emilio Unsue with 5 goals, whose team Equatorial Guinea have been eliminated from this competition. Angola will be without their first choice goalkeeper, Neblu, after his red card in their last game against Namibia. However, Antonio Dominic will take his place. On paper, Nigeria is expected to win this game, However, Angola will not be an easy opponent for the Super Eagles. Victor Osimhen played with passion for Nigeria in the last game against Cameroon, and even though he did not get a goal, his presence was felt as he made significant contributions to Nigeria defeating Cameroon in that game. Massive respect to the Nigerian defense who have been solid during this competition, from Ola Aina to Calvin Bassey to Williams Chus Ekong to Ajayi, Omeru, Zedu Sanusi, just to name a few. These players have done really well so far, and I hope they continue on this fantastic momentum. In our last game against Cameroon, our goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali sustained an injury, and I'm wishing him quick recovery. He did well in his first 4 games at this competition, and if he's unable to regain full fitness before the game against Angola, I hope his replacement for this game, Francis Uzoho or Ojo, are able to step up and keep a clean sheet in this game. Our captain Ahmed Musa as well as Bright Osai Samuel are reported to be injured and will miss out from this encounter against Angola. During the last game, Frank Oyeka was also fantastic, and how can we forget the player of the match, Ademola Lookman, who got 2 goals against Cameroon. Modi Simon and Samuel Chukwueze will surely be a problem for the Angolan defense, and maybe we'll get to see Kelechi Iheanacho and Terry Murphy during this game. To be honest, I like the team setup in our games against Ivory Coast and Cameroon, particularly against Cameroon in our last game, where Cameroon failed to record a single shot on target. We have to give kudos to the defense. They were fantastic. The midfield was fantastic. In fact, the whole team was fantastic. And how can we forget Victor James Osimhen being a major menace to the defense of the Cameroonians? And if we are solid in defense, we create more chances and we take our chances. Of course, we'll be unstoppable against Angola. There will be no match for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So I'll be predicting a 3-0 win for Nigeria in this game because I strongly believe in this team. And like they always sing, why you so worry? Why you so worry? Why you so worry? Fellow Nigerians, they no go let us down. They no go grieve for anybody. They are not letting us down. As long as we are focused, as long as we are disciplined, as long as we avoid making errors at the back, Angola should be scared of this team. This year's AFCON has been the main giant killer. Many big teams have been sent packing, and this time around at the quarterfinals, there's usually no second chance. Make any mistake, you're going home. So this part of the competition requires a large degree of focus, discipline, concentration, and we have to take our chances against Angola. If not, we will get punished. I hope we get the result early. I hope we kill the game in 90 minutes and we avoid going to extra times or penalties, because at that point it is anybody's game in my opinion. If you want to watch the game live, it will be shown live on Super Sport on your DSTV or GoTV if you're in Nigeria. You can also watch the match live on Star Times, Bain Sports, New World African TV, Canal Plus, and if you want to watch it online, go on Afro Sport official Facebook page. You should find the link to watch it live there. They're one of the official broadcast partners for this competition. Who do you see winning this game? I would like to know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like and follow me here. And as always, have a good day, guys.